Hello and welcome back. Today we will be looking at this fake Lego Land Rover Defender set that I was able to find on AliExpress for roughly around 29 euros. And when I was buying this set, I actually felt like taking a real gamble because this was one of those weird listings where they had multiple pictures of the same set with all kinds of different prices ranging from 50 euros to 29. And I was really worried that I'm gonna get something else than what they were showing in pictures. However, luckily for me, it looks like I actually got exactly what they were advertising for. Because I can already tell that this is like a really huge pile of stuff, and it does look like 2,500 pieces to me. And on the first glance, I already see that we have numbers on bags, so that's good. And we even have a manual with some pictures on it. Ooh, that's a rarity these days. And yes, this is supposed to be based on 2019 Lego Technic Land Rover Defender set, but it seems that these instructions are for Technic set of Lone Rover. Yeah, no copyright infringements over here. Love it, I just love this stuff. And back here we have some extra pictures. And yes, one thing that is a little bit worrying for me is the fact that I know that this car is supposed to have like a very complex gear system in it. And yeah, I just hope that parts are going to be good enough for that to work. But yes, right now I can only hope, and we will see how it goes. The manual itself feels kind of thick, and on the first glance, images look large enough. And yeah, we even have some stickers inside over here. But okay, right now I will assemble this set, and then we will judge it, and I will tell you all about it. So, see you in a bit. It is complete and it is chunky. And by that I mean it is quite solid and sturdy when you like pick it up, and it also has a nice weight to it. And although this set has almost 2,600 pieces, it is not crazy like large in its dimensions. Well, don't get me wrong, it's not small, but with that many parts I was imagining it to be a little bit larger. But okay, let's talk about the experience. What was it like when I was building this set? And let's start with the manual. As we already saw, this manual has some images on its covers, which is a rarity these days. But yeah, inside everything seems to be like pretty much okay. I didn't find like mistakes or any like misprints, and images were also like large enough to see every detail that I needed to see to complete this set. One small thing that I would consider to be a flaw for this manual is the fact that we don't have any numbers indicating the length of these flat pieces, although we have numbers next to the pieces where we can actually see the precise lengths. But other than that, I don't have any problems with this manual, and given the fact that this set is an exact copy of the official Lego set, you can always use Lego Builders app instead of any manual that is given with the set. Moving on, let's talk about the stickers which we can see on the front hood over here. And as you can already see on the camera, they are the type of stickers that do not match the color of the bricks, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of that because yeah, in my opinion that looks quite ugly. However, the sharpness of the print and the material that the stickers are printed on is actually pretty good. But now let's talk about the block quality. Well, this time I must say the block quality isn't too bad. Most of the pieces actually fit together quite nicely. However, that being said, there were also a few that were quite tight fit. They were quite hard to put together, and most of them were actually some of these like cross-shaped beams. But luckily for me, there weren't too many of those cases, and I did not destroy my fingers in the building process. One more thing I want to mention regarding quality of these blocks is the fact that some bricks actually had a little bit of deviation when it comes to like their shape. And by that I mean few of the pieces had their like cross shape holes at weird angles, and therefore I really needed to look forward to figure out where I can afford to have those deviations in angles so that I wouldn't like ruin the build and everything would still work. And also some of the pieces, as you can see over here, had a little bit like of plastic leftovers on the mold marks and in some of the grooves. However, that also didn't prevent me from like finishing the set, and that is very important because this set has a lot of things going on underneath its hood. We have like a really complex gear system inside. I mean, we can kind of see it if we open the doors that there are like gears all over the place. We have gears underneath these seats, we have some gears here at the front part, and we have plenty of gears here at the back. I mean, this set is kind of famous for having a complex gear system inside of it, and I am happy to say that as far as I can tell, it seems that all the gears in this set functions as intended. And that means, luckily for me, all the like moving parts, all the gears have been molded properly inside and out, having all the grooves necessary for this system to function. I will actually try and show you how we can like switch the gears. Well, first of all, we have two levers inside over here, which we can like flick back and forward. And as you can see, they control these like slidey things underneath that connect to the gears depending on the position. Then we also have this black thing over here that we can like spin, and by spinning it we are actually shifting gears at the back side over here, as we can see on camera right now when I do that. And yes, this system is so complex just because we have four-wheel drive for this thing, and you can like switch between a two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And we also have these like pistons underneath the front hood that are moving as we are driving forward. And yes, speaking of what we have underneath this hood, we actually have this nicely crafted engine that looks pretty good in my opinion. Also over here we have two more levers. One is over here and the second one is this knob that I can twist. And by like pressing this one forward and twisting the knob, I can actually release like this hook that we have in front of the car. And yes, just by twisting it again, I can pull it back in. And this lever over here acts like a brake system for this mechanism. This set also has like a really nice suspension for all the wheels. As you can see, it feels kind of soft in my set and I really like the feeling of it. And also here at the back side, we can open this back door by just twisting this spare tire that unlocks this system that is keeping the door shut. And also this is a good angle to see how many gears we have at the back side over here for this gearbox. Also, as you can see, we have some stuff going on the roof. First of all, we have this ladder for people to actually get to the roof. On the roof we have these plates just attached on these like beams. I don't really know what they are supposed to be, maybe some like camping equipment. And on the other side we have this box that we can actually open, and we even have an extra box for stuff on the roof. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that we can steer the front wheels by twisting this knob on the roof, and we can also do the same thing just by twisting the steering wheel. And this is another thing that works flawlessly in this set. Also, it is worth mentioning that with this set I actually got quite few of these spare parts. Okay, right now I will try to spin this thing around to show you it from multiple angles. And yes, I do think that visually this car looks pretty good. And yes, this is how it looks from underneath. Again, this kind of shows us how many gears are there throughout this set, like everything is just connected. But now the only thing left to do is to put this set into my tier list. So, considering the brick quality, although it wasn't perfect, it was relatively good with only few pieces that were harder to put together. And the most important part about the piece quality was the fact that all the systems, all the moving bits in this set does work. Visually, I think this set looks good. So, considering all the experience that I had with this set, I will put this one into the B tier. So, I think I actually have a pretty good deal over here, considering the price that I paid for it. And I think I have given you enough information to make up your own mind whether a set like this would be worth it for you. But right now, I want to say huge thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, drop a comment, what is your experience with fake Legos? And maybe subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, where I look at fake Legos, non-branded bricks, and all sorts of other stuff I find on the internet. Huge thank you for watching one more time, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Wee! Off the road we go! Bye!